Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Our Adventurer Guild. Now I think it might be time for the Wild Hearts to go out. It feels like it's been a little while for them. Let's have a think about what mission they might go on. I was thinking about one of the story ones, I think. Not the 7-star one. There's potentially that one, or a Wandering Swordsman. Let's do this one. It's might be a bit tougher, but it'll be good XP rewards for this. Well, the one that's maybe not quite as tough. It's difficult. What else? I'm just slightly coming away from the idea of doing a 6-star mission with them. Ooh. Do a tundra. Survive enemy waves. 4 waves of enemies now. It's not quite as much XP. Oh no, we were going to maybe do the troll, weren't we? I remember now. Should we do the troll? Yeah, that sounds good. Take a couple of those, let's make equipment available. Probably got decent stuff loaded up already. Well, let's go with that, but we'll obviously have to put his sword in. I think that's become epic now, that. Yeah. Why don't we have that armor? Oh, because it's yeah, okay. St. Seattle. Let's go for that. I have to sort some of this stuff out. Shades and Melody. What do we quite like? I'll take Baby Basilisk. It's always good to have someone else in the fight. So Denaro, we'll take the Demonic Shield on our Paladin, of course. Got a staff at St. Seattle. Now armor-wise, yeah, I'll take the epic armor there. We've now got this for, I think, our priest as well. It does affect divine skills and physical skills, to be fair, but I can't think of a light class that does that. So we'll put that on St. Seattle. What else are we missing? A Shades. So we'll take that. Yeah, okay, that seems... Oh no, Shades can upgrade a bow. We don't have a great sword user. What else can we do here? That's pretty good. Movement, dodge is all pretty good. I mean, the flying might be good for her too. Maybe swap that out. Movement, dodge, initiative. Actually, I might... Back. Then we got the True Sight one. We should give True Seeing to... Might give that to Danny Rowe. Him with his glasses. Okay. Movement, dodge. Probably stick that there. Yeah, that all feels pretty good. Okay, let's save in some use. Let's actually overwrite some of these. Oh no, did I load? I meant to save. Ugh. Okay, have to redo that. Hang on. What I gave now. He had glasses and that, didn't he? So save. I'll save that in slot 1. He's lost his armor. Did I do it? Oh, okay, I'm going to pause while I do that. I keep thinking I'm saving. I'm actually loading. Hang on. Okay, I think we got it back. Hey, I'm going to save this time. Save. There we go. Okay, recommends 24 food. Let's take 30. I'm going to take a stack of those. Oh, I've already lost a lot of those. Never know, we might need... maybe we'll get rid of that. And we've done that. Okay, so let's donate. Let's get the XP. And I think we're good to go. Looks good to me. Okay, so money and resources are a concern as well. So, I mean, I don't know if we'll end up doing the whole map. It might depend on kind of what state we're in. But we'll attempt to do as much as we can. We've got harpies down there. What we got? Giant spiders, worms, elementals, harpies. Maybe. You know, I'm not going to seek out the fights other than the troll, but we'll try and just do what seems sensible. We're gonna do a perimeter sweep. We've got another harpy there. We're not running away. We're just being tactical. 40. What have we got? We got a 9. Is Melody the most? Wow. Okay. Yeah, we won't do that. Well, we got the troll. That's the good news. We got another harpy fight. I want to go for this chest, so we'll do that. Yeah, we'll use the key, seeing as that's quite high. Oh, another one of those. And then some. Well, we'll probably sell all of those things, but money is always good. Now, troll time. It didn't bring any acid. Damn it, I forgot about that. Oh well, I'm sure we'll be fine. I think generally fire is supposed to stop trolls' regeneration. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll let these guys come to us. We'll probably chuck on a resistance. Okay. He's a big lad. Kind of feeling like I should thin out these mobs a bit before we actually go for the troll. Whoa! Oh no. See ya! How much damage did we do? Not a lot. Okay, I have a heart. Well, let's put on... Let's have a look at his resistance. It's not that high, to be fair. So I think we'll put on like a damage thing. True damage. Yeah. Shades. I think we might want to pin the troll if we can. So we can't roam around doing lots of damage to us. Maybe we chuck in a poison attack. How much poison do we think we'll do? Gains 12 poison for 4 turns. That's not a huge amount. We might be able to do it a couple of times. Okay, we'll leave that for now. Seer. I mean, we want to put on fire, really, but... how the frost is, it would chill him? She's not going to do anything about his regeneration. Oh yes, she can actually do a couple of those now. So he's getting down. He's going to regenerate a lot, though. I think we buy a point to put a weaken on him. Danny, we kind of want front and center just tanking stuff for us. Let's put on the Holy Weapon. And... what happens if we hit him? It's not inconsiderable damage. Alright. St. Seattle. We'll move you back and we'll put a heal on Seer. She doesn't do huge damage to this guy. I feel like she might be better. Oh, opportunity attack her. What about if we leap? Yeah, she might be better off just laying into the goblins. He's actually dead now on his turn. I want to keep this guy pinned, I think, so we'll do that again. We missed, so we're gonna try that again because we want to make sure that we do it. Now here we go. It's bullshit time. Well, tell you what. Why don't you take a little basilisk? Oh, nice. She can counter all day long. Except diagonally. Nice. We got one more in us? Yeah, we do. Damn, girl. Alright, well, another couple of these, I think. Oh my god. Actually, I'm not going to buy another attack. Put Lightning Step on, just in case something happens where she gets targeted. Danny Rowe. What about the stun? Might be. Resisted the stun. We did get a hit. We did get an attack on him though. Yeah, we just taunt him. No, baby basilisk. She's actually out of ripostes now. No one's hitting her though. Okay, Shades, I think we're doing a pretty good job keeping this guy rooted and concentrating on Danny, so let's keep that going. Everhart. Oh, it's only 50, eh? Portal away. Let's just keep him taunted. Okay, we're taking a bit of damage. Let's just put that on, shall we? Okay, he's getting down. Probably want to put a heal on Danny if we can. Counter! Yes! Oh, she got hit. Haha! Oh damn, he regenerated again. Alright, what was that? 5% chance to hit and he managed it. A bit annoying. Always be pumping up shades. Yeah, well, I think we'll do that. I mean, he's almost dead, isn't he? So I think we can get there. Nice! Melody with the kill. That should be it, yeah? Not that we'd have really struggled to mop up from there, but still. There we go, there's the troll skin. I guess the thing is, do we keep going, or... Nah, we're going to go back to the guild and we'll get another thing in. Didn't even do any camping. Okay. Oh, not quite for shades. Everyone else leveled. Okay, so we've got some levels. They've got the relationship changes. Gizmo and Elan are friends. Ron and Hestaba are friends. Shades is best friends with Savage Dannyro. It's okay. I mean, these ones were guaranteed anyway. I might re-roll and see if we get anything else. There we go. That's better. Melody. Getting a strength up would be good. I don't know if that's... Oh, yep. A double deck's not going to re-roll that. Yeah, got the strength, so I'm pretty happy with that. Double intelligence, always good, and double wisdom too, nice. And St. Seattle, number 14. Yeah, happy enough with that. Learn new skills, let's go do them. Well, it's mainly just Seattle, I'll leave the rest for now. I kind of like the mass true sight. I think that's good. We'll leave the rest for now. I'm going to have a look at the titles again. Anyone who's eligible we'll just have a look at. No. I'm not going to take titles off people. But if people are eligible for one, we'll give it to them. So Xiao... Yeah, I don't know about the Geomancer. That seems a bit odd. Leave that for now. Everheart? No. Hemlock? Nope. Hemlock, Bull, Geomancer. I don't see it. Honestly, I don't see it. Hazel. It's Hazel a Geomancer? I think she's lightning, isn't she? Yeah. Yeah, not seeing that. Jasper. No. So I think that's probably largely it now for the titles, unless there's a healer one I'd quite like. Look at Hemlock and just show the other ones. We've got the Mender. So we want someone to heal at least 1,500 hit points, and then we can do that. The Stubborn is... Someone could have done that. I can't remember who it was, though, but we're kind of done with that now. So we look at the potions we've done now. So in terms of epic stuff, what can we do? A Cure. Miracle Potion that heals most ailments, remove all negative status effects. Elixir. A Wondrous Potion that recovers health and vitality. So that does health and mana, which is quite nice. Ice damage. Okay, what's this? Lifesteal. Kind of get what those are. I mean, this one sounds nice, but we're missing some herbs. I guess we could go buy those from the shop. They're just basic ones, so those two. I don't know for cash at the moment, so I'm going to buy the more expensive stuff as well. Just it will be useful at some point. We got another one of those, so I can sell that one. I can sell that. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of stuff here I never use, so I might get rid of some of it. I'll keep that one. Feels like they're just kind of being superseded by other better stuff, you know? I could probably... I'll keep the Bow of Disruption. We can get rid of this now, though. We've got a much better light armor. Okay. So let's have a look at the potions. I wouldn't mind an elixir. But we also need quite a lot of the basic mana potions. I could do 3 of those. Okay. In terms of crafting stuff, these aren't amazing ones. I think we've got the Staff of Nature, haven't we? So in terms of the extra troll, the legendary troll hide, we need... Okay, yeah, we need a bunch of stuff, actually. Yeah. Okay. Let's think about another quest then, shall we? We've got... With Rising Stars are ready to go out. And I'm thinking of maybe doing this. 12 to 14. These guys, 12. I've got 14. A couple of 16s as well. I think we'll give it a go. I'm expecting it to be quite tough, but yeah, let's do it. Bloodurk. That looks... This one looks pretty good. Gizmo... Yes, that was pretty good. Hyper... We'll probably change that up a little bit. Not too bad, actually. Guess that. Adrath. I'm guessing it's for the classes because, yeah, not unique to them necessarily. Let's do the bow there. We've got armor-wise, so we've got... That's holy stuff, isn't it? So we'll give that to him. We'll take that on Kristoff. Flying. Who am I going to give flying to? I'll give it to Christoph. And paladin-wise... Oh, I've equipped that, haven't I right-click instead of right-hold. All allies in a 2-roll 2 regenerate 3 SP every turn. No, we'll give him the Divine Cup there. And that looks pretty good, I think. Let's take the elixir just in case. So I didn't mean for that. Probably about it. I'll take of that. Done that. It says 20, so let's take 25. I'll donate. XP would be nice. There we go. Let's start. That's good to me. Just as they've been told, the adventurers have reached the location where their ghost's influence appears to be most potent. An unmistakable chill permeates the air, a sensation not entirely attributable to the tundra's cold temperatures. An aura of foreboding gripped the adventurers as they surveyed the area. Nevertheless, they pressed forward, determined to uncover the source of the deadly incidents. Rummage through the bushes. Continuing on their journey, the adventurers were suddenly met with the sound of a child's laughter that filled the air. Puzzled, they scanned their surroundings, finding no one else present. Yet, the laughter persisted as their environment began to shift and transform. A subtle warmth spread through the adventurers, and the snow around them started to melt. Despite their steady pace, their hearts raced, and their breath grew uneven. Amidst the ongoing laughter, a startling realization struck them. They were the ones laughing. You were running around the forest, laughing as your friends struggled to catch you. You were a small young girl who hasn't even seen her 10th winter yet. The little boy chasing you was slightly younger than you, and the two of you were friends as long as you could remember. He was shorter than you, so he couldn't run as far, but he still tried his best to catch you. With mischievous glee, you slowed just enough to stay out of his grasp, teasing him to catch you. He looked a bit annoyed, but was determined. He jumped forward trying to catch you, but you anticipated his move. A simple sidestep was all it took to send the little boy tumbling to the forest floor. A giggle escaped your lips as you saw your little friend lying down on his face. A sound you hadn't expected, a sound that brought a sudden halt to your laughter. Regret mingled with concern as you could only see the back of the boy. Was he angry with you? Had you gone too far with your teasing? As you moved closer to apologize, the unexpected happened. In a swift motion, the boy turned the table, surprising you with a sudden jump. Caught off guard, you found yourself enveloped in his grasp, tumbling to the ground with him. The boy's face held a triumphant grin. You started to laugh again. You were happy. You really were. Abruptly, the adventurers returned to reality. Their surroundings reverted to their original state, blanketed in snow and coldness. They were sure that what they saw was a vision, though the reason for its occurrence eluded them. The vision had overwhelmed their sense of self, immersing them fully in the emotions of the past. A trace of the girl's happiness still lingered within them. Preparing to resume their journey, a ghost suddenly materialized before them, catching them off guard. The ghost, a young woman with an aura of icy coldness, stood before them threateningly. There was no doubt in the adventurers' minds that this was the culprit behind the deaths in this area. They readied their weapons. The time had come to put this restless spirit to rest. Okay, we gained BP. Interesting. Going straight into the fight. My love will protect you, figuratively, so don't do anything crazy. Okay, we'll have a look at the bride. Ice Bride. Mirage. Avatar of Ice. Ice damage heals the character. Cannot be chilled or frozen. Pladdock probably not the right person to bring to this one, but never mind. Icy Breath. So she could come in and attack both of those. These guys will attack from distance as well. There's probably nothing to be gained by holding back. Okay, we'll move Hyper in and then I might transfer, teleport her away. Potential kill on this. I'm going to buy a action and we'll just do that. Okay. It's not particularly resistant to stuff. Huh? They don't chain. Hardock, interesting one. Yeah, maybe we could do this. Seem to work all right. How's that? Imagine we're going to have a few of these encounters, because I doubt that was it. At the end of the battle, the ghosts simply vanished into thin air. The adventurers had a feeling that it wasn't over, and decided to continue their investigations. Okay, we'll collect these things first, then we'll do the event. Gazing at the pond, a wave of melancholy swept over the adventurers. As the sun dipped towards the horizon, you found yourself transported to a time where you sat on a tree trunk beside a boy who had aged noticeably, yet remained a child and still in your eyes. The boy sat a noticeable distance away from you, an act of avoidance that the boy has done a lot lately. Memories tugged at your mind, pulling them back to moments when the boy had been your constant companion, following your every step like an adorable puppy. Recalling those memories, you couldn't help but sigh. You knew why the boy had been avoiding you. You knew that the other boys were teasing him for playing with a girl. You understood the reason, but you still couldn't help but feel the sting of betrayal. What had you hoped for when you invited the boy here? You yourself weren't sure anymore. After being ignored for so long, you simply wanted to talk with the boy. Yet now, as the two of you sat together, words eluded you. Sneaking a glance at the boy, observing his silent gaze on the pond, annoyance bubbled up within you. Why were you the only one wrestling with emotions? Perhaps it was time to sever the friendship, you thought angrily. Silence. The decision you thought you could make shattered as tears threatened to escape the moment you opened your mouth. Losing the boy as a friend was something you couldn't bear. You didn't want to, couldn't bear to. I'm sorry. A sudden voice pierced the air, jolting you from your inner turmoil. The boy's apology hung in the air, quelling the unrest. Please don't be angry with me. As his words sank in, you found your voice. Struggling to regain composure, you asked the boy why he was avoiding you. Was it because he didn't want to play with a girl anymore? No, that's not it. The boy replied immediately. Then why? The boy seemed to struggle to reply, his gaze fidgeting. I'm embarrassed to see you, he finally said. I think I like you. You started to blush. Without even waiting for an answer, you watched as the boy started to dash away. The vision faded once more, and the adventurers were back to themselves. They felt slightly embarrassed after witnessing such young love. They were even more flustered because the emotions of the girl who realized what the boy meant were still swirling inside them. For a while, the adventurers had trouble to look each other in the eyes. In the distance, the adventurers spotted the outskirts of a village. One of the houses was situated slightly outside the center, and the adventurers approached the house. Oh. Okay. The adventurers entered an old abandoned house. It was run down and most of it was lost to time. They searched through the house in hope of finding anything of value or interest. However, a transformation overtook the house as their search unfolded. Gradually, the decrepit state gave way to a sense of habitation, as if the house had sprung to life again. It was then that you realized you had lived here. The scene shifted and the darkness of night wrapped around you. You stood near the doorway that connected the bedroom you occupied to the living room. Your mother sat on a bed engrossed in her embroidery, casting a reassuring glance your way, silently urging you to let the men talk undisturbed. However, you couldn't help but worry and started to peer cautiously through the narrow gap of the door. You saw your father sitting at a table with a young man, no longer the boy you once knew. He had blossomed into a grown man who had come to seek your father's blessing. Your father was silent and hadn't responded to the young man's query. The air was filled with tension, and you could sense the young man's unease. Your heart raced in tandem with his anxiety. You had always harboured the feeling that your father had something against the young man, even back when he was just a boy. You remember the times when your father told you that you shouldn't associate yourself with the boy, but you never listened. Your father had always been stern, yet his voice never struck fear in you. But now, an unfamiliar dread settled upon you as you anticipated his impending words. When he finally spoke, the sound of his voice sent a shiver down your spine. He started to talk about the young man's family, how he knows that they lack in a specialised trade or skill for a stable income. Their reliance on odd jobs and community support had sustained them during challenging times. Your father acknowledged their diligence and earnestness, yet he posed a question to the young man. Was this the future he envisioned for you? The young man faltered in his attempt to respond, his voice escaping him. A pang of despair gripped you as his head bowed, his inability to answer your father's question becoming apparent. Ignoring your mother's admonition behind you, you stormed into the living room. Your father had a bewildered look when you entered the room, but your attention didn't lie with him. The young man, sensing your presence, lifted his head, shock spreading through his face as he saw your tears. "Is that all?" you cried out, your voice carrying the weight of your frustration. "Is it truly this easy for you to falter? After all this time, you stand here hesitating?" You had endured the wait, convinced that the young man's love for you was unwavering. Hearing those words, the young man found his voice again. He turned to your father once more, kneeling as he begged for your father's blessing again. He promised that he would do anything to make you happy. You followed suit and kneeled before your father too, your plea echoing his. Finally, your father responded, his words carrying a weight of their own. This would be the last time the young man made his future wife shed tears, your father told him. A tide of happiness swept over you when you realized that your father had given his blessing. Overwhelmed with joy, you embraced the young man tightly, tears flowing freely. You clung to him as though afraid that releasing him would cause him to vanish. The scene fades, and the adventurers return to their own reality, some still with tears in their eyes, and some even sobbing out of joy. It took a moment until they finally realized who they were again. The adventurers realized that there was nothing here for them and left the house. However, the ghostly woman appeared once again before them, ready to challenge them one more time. The adventurers readied themselves for another battle. Following people are gained a trait. Gizmo and Hestapa have gained true love, which means a chain hit chance with a lover is always 100%, plus 10 death resist as long as a character has a lover. There we go. I like the 100% chain hit chance though. That's pretty cool. Okay, what does this fight look like? I think she's still kind of weak again. So we'll just do the same thing, I think, and just kind of plow in and... yeah, let's do that. I'm not going to portal away. I think probably this fight will not take too long. We'll do this though. Ah. Hit both? I mean, it's unfortunately not a kill. We could maybe do something about that. Yeah, let's put some more damage on. Oh, I still didn't kill one. Okay. We can do a chain of lightning on these guys. That works. Don't have a haste. I could put on like an ice thing like this. How about a point blank range? There we go. The ghost vanished yet again, and it was clear that it wasn't permanent. The party had no choice but to continue on. Yeah, we'll keep going for now, I think. As the adventurers got closer to the village centre, they were greeted by an unsettling sight. There's a lot of dead people here. Okay, well there's some chests, so let's go and gather that stuff up first. With my hand, I guess. Okay, that's like about it. The adventurers reached the heart of the village laid to waste. Ruined structures littered the landscape, and the remains of long-forgotten souls lay strewn about, as though casualties of some ominous assault. Their attention was captivated by a singular skeleton that seemed to draw them in. As they approached, a sense of foreboding settled upon them, intensifying with each step, until the scene around them seemed to shift. It was a day filled with radiant joy, perhaps the most beautiful day of your life, reserved only for your wedding. The village had gathered, a tight-knit community that knew one another intimately. A small village, where every name was familiar, and everybody had a place in your heart. Faces, both old and young, radiated happiness as you passed, blessings and well-wishes flowing like a river. Gazing at you with adoration, older villagers offered congratulations. Young girls envisioned their own futures, and children observed you with wide, curious eyes. Your footsteps felt light as you moved towards the man you loved, escorted by your father. Though he had a stern look on his face, you recognized the genuine happiness he felt for you. As you approached your future husband, your father relinquished your hand, punctuating the moment with a strict glance that drew out a gulp from your betrothed. You couldn't help but giggle. Time hadn't dulled his fear of his future father-in-law. Satisfied with the effect he'd achieved, your father joined your tearful mother nearby. Your white dress suits you beautifully, the love of your life murmured, a radiant smile gracing his lips. His eyes met yours, and your own smile emerged, a reflection of your happiness. You remembered how some of the other girls had once described his appearance as unremarkable, but you ardently disagreed. "You're handsome too," you playfully retorted. A subtle cough from the village elder recaptured your attention. His voice rang with reverence as he recited the verses that would bind your fates together, forever. When he inquired whether you both pledged to remain together until death parted you, your affirmative responses flowed without hesitation. "With the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride," the village elder announced. Jubilant cheers erupted from the attendees. With the tenderness that bespoke his affection, your husband lifted your veil, and his hands cupped your face. As his face drew near, his lips met yours. It wasn't the first time that you shared a kiss, but it was the sweetest one you'd experienced. It was a moment brimming with unparalleled happiness. Yet that joy was soon obliterated by a bone-chilling war cry. From the shadows emerged a horde of monstrous blue-skinned giants wielding axes and torches. Lost in the euphoria of your own wedding, the unfolding chaos bewildered your senses until the first villager fell, struck down by a marauding invader. Blood tainted the air, and screams pierced the serenity. The world shifted on its axis. Houses became infernos, smiles contorted into masks of terror. Amidst the chaos, you comprehended the horror that gripped your village. Paralyzed by fear, you sank to your knees. Your husband's voice reached your ears, but the dread had strangled your hearing. He turned your face to his, shouting with concern etched across his face. But then, you noticed a blue-skinned giant closing in behind him. A surge of dread seized you, and you attempted to scream a warning, but your voice betrayed you, extinguished by fear. The giant drew nearer, inexorable and deadly. Okay, we're going to have to do a willpower check. I don't think we're going to succeed very well. No, I think we're going to fail this. Adrath might not. Yeah, I think we'll just accept that. It's a high roll for this group. The feeling of fear and terror started to overwhelm the adventurers, and they struggled to free themselves from the vision. In a struggle against the unrelenting grip of the past, they fought to recall their identities and their purpose within this place. Their efforts yielded partial success. Memories of their true selves resurfaced, but the residual grip of dread remained, an oppressive weight bearing down on their spirits. The visions of the Jotuns were still visible to them, threatening them as if they were real. Refusing to succumb to them, the adventurers seized their weapons and attacked the visions of the Jotuns. We've all gained terrified. Character loses 2.5 morale at the end of their turn. Well, we've been here before. These guys are all melee, so we'll just give up. Just delay our turn. Waiting for them to join us. Mistipper might be the exception to the rule. Yeah, I guess we'll put on a physical Aegis. Three Berserkers is quite a lot, because they're tough guys. Right up in his face. Ooh, I forgot about the counter. Okay, well we're going to give Hyper a little safety teleport here. Okay, that'll do. Now these guys... poison's going to be a good one for these, I think. If we could land one there. Just move forward. Chuck in a bomb. Gonna chuck in another one. Gonna do a little safety teleport. And they are pretty resistant to elements, so it doesn't need to be fire. I don't think ice heals them particularly. No. Not quite dead. There's a bit of weakness on him. Kristoff, we could go... Yeah, let's go there. And we're going to put this on. To buy a couple of AP. We'll put on this one. Yep. Yeah, no Adrath. This guy is dead. Don't really want to step on the ice, though. Let's do a... Oh, he hasn't got cleave, has he? What about that? Let's hold him back. Might need to heal someone. He's not quite dead. Let's do a multi-shot here. Didn't seem to do very much. Portal away! Crit might kill. Yeah. Actually, no, let's hold him back, because he'll move closer. We might be able to target him. Sure, we'll see what happens. It was okay. Cool. We'll rest after this, get some mana topped up. After the battle's end, the adventurers snapped back to reality. The weight of dread finally lifted, letting them relax. They stowed their weapons and carried on with their task. Silence wrapped around the group. No one felt like talking in that moment. Yeah, we'll be moving on, but let's camp on this corpse for a while. A big hearty meal. Can anyone sort of self-mana up? Heztiba can, but he's got most of his anyway. I think we'll do AP in the next battles. We could... How much have we got left? 4. No ambush to worry about. Let's put some bravery points on Gizmo. That'll do. It's gonna be so cold tonight. Would you like to sleep in my bed, Heztiba? What a tempting offer. Don't mind if I do. Oh, I missed what Kristoff said. Okay, burgeoning romance there between... Oh no, was that... Yeah, Gizmo and Heztiba. Yeah. Interesting. I want Gizmo to get some mana though, so let's... this one a damp. The adventurers knew now what they were looking for and followed a path as if guided by an invisible hand. At the end of their path, the adventurers encountered a lone skeleton wearing the remains of a white dress, slouched against a tree. No words were necessary among them. Each recognized the fallen soul without a word. As they stood there, tears started to flow down their cheeks. The scene around them shifted once more. You found yourself leaning against a tree, the weight of escape bearing down on you. You remember as your husband threw himself against one of those blue-skinned giants. He was so much smaller than his adversary, and yet he managed to keep him at bay. You remember the words he shouted at you. "Flee, I will come soon after," he told you. You knew it was a lie. You always knew when he was lying. Still, you obeyed, fleeing with all your strength, running until your surroundings became unfamiliar to you. But did it really matter where you were heading? Languishing against the tree, tears continued to flow uninterrupted. The day that should have marked your greatest happiness now stood as the cruelest twist of fate. The people you cherished and the life you had known, all possibly dead. It started snowing. Winter's not far off now, you mused, absent-mindedly. Snow draped over your form, chilling your body. Your mind told you that you needed to move to live. Yet, even in this numbed state, the will to survive dissolved into nothing. You allowed it to happen. As the cold tightened its grip and your vision blurred, your final thoughts reached out to your family and those you held dear. Were they waiting in the afterlife? Would you be reunited with them? An embrace of tranquility enfolded you, your eyes fluttering shut as the embers of life dwindled. Sensation diminished, one layer at a time. You started to feel less. The connection with your body severed away. You started to feel less. Tears dried on your damp face. You started to feel less. Grief slowly faded away. Only one sentiment remained, even as your consciousness dissolved. Hate. The adventurers returned to their senses, their cheeks damp with tears. As they attempted to quell their weeping, a presence materialized behind them. The ghost, her visage. I'd say visage. The ghost, her visage, suddenly appearing sorrowful after the revelations they'd experienced. The ghost's identity was no longer a mystery, nor the reason for her restless spirit. Snowflakes began to descend, echoing the girl's final moments. The adventurers knew that they had to destroy the ghost to put her spirit to rest. However, after experiencing the girl's life, empathy is weakening their hands. Okay, well, we're going to fail this check. Only possibility we have is if Adrath rolls an 18. I'll give him a couple of attempts to do it. One more. One more. Oh, so close. Yeah, it's a tough one. The adventurers tried to set aside their empathy. They readied their weapons one last time. Despite their feelings, they all agreed on one thing. The girl had suffered enough. They're weakened. Okay. Wow. You really are a sight for sore eyes, and I'm not just saying that because I love you. Well, maybe a little. Okay, what have we got here? So this ghost is 420 HP. Still weak to fire. What's this? When health goes below 50 hit points, 50% hit points, unit teleports to a random safe tile and 4 mirages will be summoned around it. Unit gains the skill Absolute Zero and Frost Veil. Which is going to be a little nasty, I think. Poison, not much good here. Let's delay. Oh. How about shooting an arrow in her face? It'll do something. Not a lot. Yeah, okay. Over there. I mean, it's got to be fire, I'm afraid, Pladdock. I know you're not going to enjoy that much, but just a single target's better. I think probably ice protection might be good, huh? Is that ice? Yeah. Holy crap, they're frozen solid. Okay, Adrath. How's about a stun? 75? That'll help. Kind of like a stun then. Like Hyper, go here. And can we do something about these elementals? Kind of. Yeah, well, I don't think we should stay there. What happened to our stun? Maybe she used it already. Smite Evil? Ah, okay. Oh, wow. Huh. Okay. Counter? You resisted the freeze. Oh, what? Oh, she missed. So there's a lot of enemies on the field. So I missed that one. Hyper. I mean, killing some of these would be pretty good, Hyper, if you could do that, love. There we go. There we go. That will be helpful. Actually, I'm going to buy another attack. Get rid of one of these. Oh, come on. Oh, resisted stuff, that's good. Another one. Oh, I can't. Alright, well, we'll do a power attack then. Oh! Is that it? Nope, because there's a lot more people here yet. Okay. Okay, Gizmo, start to clean the house. Let's reset movement. Rip. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, we've only got that one left now. Okay, well, don't need to use any more AP, Gizmo. Esther. Okay. Well, we can move there. I think we'll heal up Kristoff. Bladdock. Yeah, Dreth, can you get there? No. Heal himself, I guess. There we go. So we're going to get level ups across the board, which would be nice. We got some of that. And we got Veil of the Ice Bride. It's a material. The ghost had finally been defeated and had disappeared into the ether. However, the adventurers recognized that their journey was not over. They still had one last duty to fulfill. Carrying the delicate remains of the girl, they retraced their steps back to the village. There, under the open sky, they laid to rest all the bodies of the villagers. The girl was buried with the one man she had always yearned for, her husband. In a solemn moment, the adventurers offered prayers for the departed, beseeching the gods to unite them in the realm beyond. With their last duty fulfilled, the adventurers returned to the guild. Yeah, a bit of a sad one, that. Ooh, we're going to get some double promotions here as well by the look of it. So that's good. Well, I mean, they did a good thing, didn't they? They laid a restless spirit to rest, as the game said. Right, let's work through the level ups first. So we've got Adrath. unlucky not to get the strength, so I'm going to re-roll that. There we go. Yeah. Gustav. Unlucky not to get the wisdom, but I suppose on balance that's probably fine. Oh, just the one for Christoph. Interesting. But he's very close to the next one. Gizmo I think will only get one because her leveling up requirements are much higher. Yeah, can maybe hope for a double dexterity there. Oh, got double strength though. Happily take that. Let's have a look at Gizmo's. She's got quite a lot of achievements now. So we've got gold, 20 quests, 100 enemies slain, suffered 500 points of damage, killed a Storm Talon for +1 wisdom, and killed an Ice Bride for +1 intelligence. She's got quite a lot of stuff. She has survived a deadly hit. Interestingly, she hasn't done the Troll, Undead Champion, Spider Queen, or Ancient Tree Spirit, which would be quite good for her to maybe do at some point. Interesting. Okay, Heztipur. Probably a couple here. Okay, that's not great. Let's try again. Okay, Heztipur. It's going to be like that, is it? Let's try again. It's a bit better. Hyper. Missed out on the wisdom, but we'll take everything else. Ladok. His intelligence is going a bit crazy. Should have got a double on that though, so we'll re-roll. Yeah. Cool. There's Brom. But let's look at this. Strong versus strong. So Everhart and Curtis have, I don't know, a tough fight. It was a sort of like a friendly spar, by the sound of it. Pladek and Christoph be friends, and Pladek is best friends with a Hyper. Can improve a title. Whose title can we improve? Ah, the Melee Archer. So she's going to gain +5 crit and a new skill, which is this one. Passive. Gain access to the martial arts skill tree. That's interesting. I wonder what that will give her. What else have we got? Skills, target class. Yeah, okay. Let's do some skills then. Just on these two guys. Adrath. What's in the paladin tree? He could do bravery aura, or maybe get into the healing tree a little bit. I'm not sure. Counters. Yeah, counters go up. We like that one. Right, Heztipur, healing. Because he hasn't got it, I think it has to be the Art of Healing too. Okay, we'll leave the others for now. Anyone else ready to train up? In terms of leveling up, is it just these ones down here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. I think I've got all the upgrades for this level now. How are we doing on assignments? 1 day left for that. In terms of, yeah, so when these guys come back tomorrow, so I might even skip a day ahead, we could take Dragonbane out for a mission. Or we could take the A-team out again. Or, no, maybe we'll take Wolfpack. We'll take Wolfpack out, so we won't skip a day. Wolfpack can do a mission, and then Dragonbane can do a mission. So we have the Wandering Swordsman one, could be interesting, maybe for Wolfpack. Well, I don't know about that one. We'll leave that one for a little while, I think. In terms of crafting the equipment, because we've got the Ice Bride thing now, does that give us any opportunities? Glacial Aegis. Heavy armor with ice resistance. Yeah, maybe. I wish there was like an easy compare to like what you already got. What else can that Ice Bride thing do? It could do... Oh, Frostbite and Frostguard. What do I need for that? Oh, I can do it. Did that not appear on this list then? I don't see it. Oh, I did see it. 10 physical attack, 12 block, 10 physical penetration, ice potency and resistance. Oh, and there's a thing called Ice Age. What's that? Skill weapon gain the following effect 3 turns. Frozen 80% base chance until next turn. Skills weapon additionally deals 10 as ice damage for 3 turns. Ooh. Once per rest. It's chilling aura. All enemies in a 3-tile radius gain Frostbite, reduces ice resistance, speed by 50%, and movement by 1. Does not stack with chilled. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely need to make sure that I'm building the things I want to build. I mean, I think if it's a choice between the armor and the sword, I'll take the sword and shield. 2 reasons. One, we need a kind of another set of this anyway. And 2, the one we do have is demonic, and we can't upgrade it. So I feel like that's an easy choice there. Now, have I really got stuff like this still? Surely not. Oh no, I thought I was gem crafting. There we go. So if we do this, can I put anything nice in here? I think I'll put both those things in. I think I'll put some physical attack and some crit. There we go. Nice. So, I mean, how do these things compare? So, oh, it's hard to tell from that. So, for instance, if we go to Adrath, say. So, 12 physical attack is the same. The shield has more block and more physical penetration. But it lacks the ice resistance, which will be good in the tundra, the ice potency, which is kind of good for its skill, and 3 crit. We're not going to get rid of the demonic shield, but yeah, I think I'll tend to use that one instead. I'd like to get another greatsword in, I think. I mean, I like Ferdinand, but sometimes you have to take out 2. So what do we kind of have available to us? I mean, I think the Moon Sword, when it gets built, will be the one. So I guess maybe we wait for that. I don't think this event is going to come up again, the Slasher. So it kind of means we're left with a Greatsword champion, Greatsword of the Champion. What does the Courageous Heart thing do? Yeah. Okay, well I guess there we're waiting for Moonsword and then an upgraded Ferdinand probably. Fine. Daggers wise, so we've got the Crimson Daggers now. We're kind of in a similar situation, I think, in that these can't upgrade. So if we want to get into like legendary stuff, we're going to need to do one of these things. So I guess we need to do the Spider Queen again and make the daggers. When we can. The other alternative... Well, yeah, we'd have to do... Think about the lightning. I think the Poisonous Fangs definitely feed into like our build and our assassins. Bows-wise, we've got the Arachne bow. I'm kind of neutral about it, honestly. But again, well, yeah, maybe we should go into the Bow of Nature. I don't know. We've only really got the Staff of Nature so far that we can do. And then armors-wise, we're not doing too bad. We're doing pretty well on some stuff. Plaguebearer coat. Yeah, we can upgrade it. We're going to need a lot of Spider Fangs. We're going to have to farm that Spider Queen a bit. Okay, but I think we'll leave it there for now. As I said, when we come back, we'll go out with Wolfpack and do maybe that Swordsman quest. I think that'll be alright for them. And yeah, we'll see where we go from there. So thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that'd be fantastic. Be sure to leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the series so far, the playthrough, the game. your character, if you have one in the campaign, how you feel they're doing. I think everyone is doing really well, in my opinion, but I'm interested to hear your thoughts also. And if you're watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, would be amazing if you could. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.